Hi everyone, welcome back. Today I'm going to be recreating this makeup look. I've been wanting to do this one for so long, but I've just been waiting for the perfect excuse, and today's the day. It's this stunning look that Barbie's wearing, and it was done by Callie Kennedy. I got some products this week that have everything I need to recreate this look, so let's get into it. Let's start with some skin prep, and this portion of today's video is sponsored by Delba, which is so kind because I've been loving these products here. You can find them both on Amazon. This is Delba's First Spray Serum, and I love starting my skincare routine with a spray. I feel like it wakes me up and it gets me in gear to start my day. This has their signature truffle ingredient, which is full of antioxidants. It intensifies elasticity and it has some anti-aging properties as well. The top layer is the oil, and it's a mixture of avocado oil, sunflower seed oil, and chia seed extract, and below is the truffle serum. So you want to shake it up well to get all of its benefits. This works well for all skin types. I personally have an acne prone, oily combination skin type, and this keeps me nice and nourished and hydrated while keeping my skin's barrier nice and healthy. I lock all of this goodness in with the Delba White Truffle Double Serum and Cream. This is really cool because it's a 2-in-1, and that makes it so convenient. One side has a light and soothing serum and the other a rich and nutritious intense cream. I like to apply the serum in my T-zone and then the cream on the outskirts, but you can customize your application for your skin's needs. I mean, like, look at all of this glow. These products are so nice, and if you're interested in trying them out, I'll have links to them down in the description box. But I wanted to say another huge thank you to Delba for sponsoring this portion of the video. Now let's get into the makeup. I'm going to apply my favorite base as of late, which starts with the Givenchy Skin Care and Glow Foundation. I use the shade N120. Although the skin finish of the look I'm after is quite matte, I'm going in with a glowy foundation, more so because the shade is perfect for me right now. I can just mattify that with some powder later on. For my concealer, I'm using my Makeup Forever HD Skin in the shade 1.4Y. Her under eye looks super, super bright, and this is a nice brightening shade for me, and I just love this concealer to bits. I'm going to try a new powder today. I picked up these two minis from One Size. I got the shades Translucent and Ultra Pink. They definitely didn't use a pink powder, but I'm just way too curious. I'm going to try the pink under my eye, and then I'll set the rest of my face with Translucent. Dang it, I just ripped off the little tab. That's so unhelpful. It's like a game of operation now. I've heard so many good things about this powder, so I'm super intrigued. Ooh, it is quite pink. It looks like the Flower Nose pink, but hopefully this one doesn't have flashback. I doubt it does. So I'm applying it with a little powder puff. That's a little bit of a dark pink for my specific skin tone, so to remedy that, I'm going to add a little bit of the translucent one right on top to hopefully brighten it up a bit. Very nice and blurring though. I like the finish of that, but I might have to do a little mixy mix of both of these to calm the pink down just for my skin tone. I think I'm going to skip ahead a little bit and go straight to blush. I cannot wait one moment longer. I placed an order for these new Patrick Ta blushes the moment they were available at Sephora. He came out with 3 new colors, and they kind of give me like a softer version of his first holiday palette. Let's see if I can hold all of these up. I can. Okay, see? Look at me. I can hold all of these things at once. Talent. The new shades are just like the softer version of these. I love and hate that he continues to bring out new colors in these duos all the time. I have seen a lot of people say that these look similar to the other shades he already offers, which I would say yes, but I like that because these are a lot softer, and I just feel like it makes his whole blush collection that much more inclusive, because some of the other colors are either deeper or richer in pigment. This is the new pink shade and Just Enough, and this is the other one, She's Giving. I'm going to film a few YouTube shorts with these. I'm going to swatch the new ones, compare them to other shades. Maybe I should just do a giant swatching one with all of the shades I've got. You can see there's some similarities, but there's different undertones and different variations in intensity, which I really like. This one's the new one. I'm tapping with my ring finger here, and the other are previous shades. So here are the 3 duos swatched. This one is She's the Moment, Just Enough, and Not Too Much. I'm going to be going in with Not Too Much. I feel like that's a very similar blush to what Barbie's wearing. This is like the peachy coral orange of my dreams, and this looks so stunning. It's making me crave bubblegum. I can't wait to try all of these on, so stay tuned for all those little shorts I'm going to be filming this weekend. So his preferred technique with these is powder first, cream on top, but since the skin finish of this look is more matte, I'm going to do the opposite. So starting with the cream. Oh, that's nice. It's named perfectly, Not Too Much. Then I'll switch to a looser powder brush. This is, oh, I forgot to mention what brush I was using. It's a Fenty Beauty 125 Face. Now I'm switching to a looser powder brush. This is a Moda Pro Radiance 220. And I'm picking up that powder blush. That's nice. I like that color. I'm now taking my one size powder and I'm going to set all of my skin. That setting powder is nice. I think I prefer the M Cosmetics one that I've been using more. This one looks a little bit more visible on my skin, whereas the M Cosmetics is super seamless, but it still blurs a lot without adding like a layer. I like it though. Now I'm going to bronze and contour my skin using my Kaleidos Symphony Contour Trio in light. I'm still mixing these two shades up, and there's a good contour there in this look, so I'm going to put a little more than I usually would right in the hollows. And there's no highlight here, so I will be skipping that step today too. That blush is cute, but it's a little more peachy and beachy than I was anticipating. It's more so the eye look that I was put in a trance by. I'm going to put my little faux freckles on, and then you know what time it is. It's time for the kitten intermission. Before I get to the eyes, I'm going to take a little bit of this brightening powder from this trio, and I'm just going to brighten this up because her under eyes are like 20 times brighter than mine. And I feel like this will help. Yeah. So these are the new eyeshadow palettes from Huda Beauty. They are the Creamy Obsessions palettes. This one's in the shade Greige, the one that immediately caught my eye, and this one's in neutral brown, which also looks stunning. What made me so excited about these is the creamy formula. We've seen it before in these matte palettes. It's this gorgeous cream to powder formula that's so fun to work with, and these are full of them. There's a few powder shades in here, but most of them are the creamy shades. So I'm first going to start with my Maybelline Tattoo Studio Smoky Liner, and I'm going to tightline with this. I'm getting my detail brush ready, but now I'm going to smudge some through my lashes here, and I'm going to wrap my eyelid. And I'm taking my brush and I'm going to smoke and smudge this out, making sure to really work it in my lower lashes here. And this look has a wing, but it's not like a sharp wing, it's kind of a rounded one, which really drew me to this look. So we're going to bring this out a touch, but keep it a rounded shape. And I kind of quit this a little early, so I need to add a touch more in the inner corner here, as well as on top. I'm switching to the eyeshadow palette, and I'm taking this color right here. And I'm taking a Smith 232. And this is going to go into my crease. Once I'm happy with that, I'm going to start connecting it to this liner a little bit. And let's go straight in with this one. And this is going to go in kind of a C shape, connecting the liner to the crease. Ooh, I love this formula. It's so nice to work with. They're so pigmented. but if you work with them at full opacity, you're not going to get any fallout. Taking a smaller blending brush, this is a BK Beauty A504, and I'm taking that first soft gray color just to kind of tidy it up a bit. And these are the shimmers in this palette. I love this one. It's like a slate gray, concrete kind of color, like it. But the shade she used is more like a silver. This one's kind of like a taupey silver, but I'll go with it. And that's going to go right on the lid. I'm grabbing this liner again. I'm just going to retouch. Can't forget about the lower lash line. I'm going to take that smaller brush and I'm going in with the first slate gray shade, and then I'll add the deep dark one. I'm going to take this set shade. It's subtly gray, like there's a little bit of a gray, so I think it's going to brighten right here, but make it look a little bit more concrete-esque. Yes. Who is that? I just applied the other eye with some mascara. I went in with my Clio Kill Lash, and I had the idea to brighten up the inner corner a little bit. I'm going to take this shade here. Ooh, super smoky. I'm going to first line my lip using the Jones Road pencil in mauve. And then I'm going to top that off with Sultry Mauve from MAC. Ooh, that might be a little too peachy. Hold on. Teddy 2.0, much better. So my quick thoughts on this palette. I feel a little meh about it, okay? So I was super excited for these cream to powder shadows. I think I was able to create a really nice look here. I just think that these creams feel a little bit more slippy in comparison to the other ones in the matte palette, but maybe they just have to age a little bit. It looks worrisome, but these do move a lot, so that's why it looks like I have a huge dent in there, but these are super putty-like, so it creates big indentations whenever you're picking up product, but there's still the full shadow in there. It just creates lumps and bumps like the moon. But yeah, it's okay. It's okay. I'm not as ecstatic about this palette as I thought I was. I was still able to create this banging look though. So what do you guys think of today's look? Before I head out for the day, I wanted to say another huge thank you to Delba for sponsoring today's video. If you're interested in trying these skincare goodies out, I'll have links to them in the description box down below. But that's going to be all from me. I really hope you enjoyed today's video. If you did, make sure to give it a thumbs up. I'll have everything I used listed and linked in the description box down below, so feel free to check that out, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye!